Now, success isn't about like closing your eyes and jumping off the cliff and hoping that you survive. It's more about developing the skills, the mindset, the habits that you need to be able to allow that success come your way. If you are afraid to allow yourself to become truly successful in the way that your soul desires you to be in this lifetime, I have 3 pieces of advice that can help you to shift and change your fear of success. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sylvia Salo and I help Lightworkers, starseeds, priestesses and leaders to remember who they are, and I do so inside of my school of remembrance, where I walk people through different levels of consciousness that mirror the ascension journey to help them activate their soul's power, to channel their gifts into the life they desire, and to also heal any soul wounds that may be preventing them from doing so. And today I want to talk about success. Success is so interesting topic because it means something different to each of us. So whatever success is for you, the first step is to truly define what it means to you. But regardless of what form of success you feel deep in your soul to embody in this lifetime, it is some kind of energy. Because if you let yourself be successful, what happens is that you allow more energy to run through you and your life. So instead of being afraid of success, what if you reframe it and you think of it like becoming the person who allows higher levels of energy run through you? And you can think about it like a light worker. You are here to learn to hold higher levels of energy and potency in this lifetime. So instead of focusing just on like success, focus on playing with that level of energy. So what success is for you? What form of energy does it mean? Does it represent? But always go back to the foundation of allowing more energy run through you and your life. And it is playful to allow this to happen, because this is where we expand. This is where we remember who we are. And also through allowing ourselves to become truly successful, we actually begin to heal ourselves. I do believe that we need to do inner healing, obviously. Lots of it, right? But then the other part of the equation is to let yourself be successful in whatever your soul desires. And this is going to heal you more. This is going to help you integrate everything and remember who you are. And if you don't let yourself embrace success in the way that feels good to you, then you are robbing yourself off from this opportunity to truly, fully, completely heal and remember your power. Remember who you came here to be. And so let's now dive into those 3 pieces of advice. The first thing, once you know what success looks like to you, think of what you would need to cultivate in yourself to allow yourself to be successful. Now, success isn't about like closing your eyes and jumping off the cliff and hoping that you survive. It's more about developing the skills, the mindset, the habits that you need to be able to allow that success come your way. So maybe there is still something that you need to learn. Maybe there is still something you need to cultivate in yourself. And so get clear on what that is. Be honest with yourself. And if you are not sure what that is, ask someone you trust. And ask them why they think that you don't let yourself be successful in this area. Perhaps there are some skills that you are lacking. So what is that you still need to cultivate in yourself? And once you know what it is, put your focus there. Just like narrow focus on that area. If you strengthen your weakest part, it's going to elevate your whole foundation. It's going to help you to navigate the success that necessarily comes with you embracing who you are. You will have the skills, the habits, the mindset to cope with whatever it brings. So this is the foundation, to truly look at what skills, habits, mindset you need to develop in yourself to allow yourself to be successful. And the second piece of advice is related to what I talked about earlier. You allow yourself to run higher level of energy in your life when you allow yourself to be successful. And so who do you need to become to be able to hold those higher levels of energy? And this happens on the physical level. Inside of my school of remembrance, especially in starseed healing, we work so much on allowing the cellular level to upgrade, to be able to hold higher levels of energy. Because if the body is able to hold just a little bit, if it's in this like flight and fight mode, if it's in a survival mode, there is not much energy that can run through your cells. So allowing yourself to hold higher volumes of energy starts with the physical body, then also with the emotional body, because you might feel that there's so many things that you have to do and change. There can be pressure, and maybe your emotions get out of balance, they go into extreme. So you need to do some kind of like emotional work, emotional healing work on yourself. And then of course there are those higher soul levels. And so who do you need to become to hold the level of success and energy that you are destined to experience in this lifetime? So if you were on your highest timeline, what would be the level of energy that runs through you? Just feel into it, imagine it, and see if there is something that feels wobbly, that feels like, oh, I'm not ready to hold it just yet. Look at what it is, and then see how you can become that kind of person who can hold it. So again, you are working on your foundation. Success is so much about foundation. It's so much about like being ready energetically for it. And that being said, you also need to allow yourself to be successful. So the third piece of advice to let yourself be successful is to allow it. I see this time and time again with my clients who hold this unconscious belief that success is for someone else. It's almost like, energetically speaking, I can see this like barrier between them and what they desire. So they're like on the other side of it, and they feel that success is something separate from them. It's something that is for other people. It's not for someone like them. But what if it's not true? What if you could let yourself be successful the way you are? So you continue building the foundation, developing the skills, but you allow yourself to be successful already now. What if it's exactly for someone like you? So I invite you to look at how you see yourself. What is your self-belief about you having the kind of success that you desire? Is it for someone like you, or is it for someone else? Do you think it's easier for other people? If so, then it's so much about allowing it, and it comes back to your self-worth, truly. So what if you just allow yourself to be successful right now, the way you are? What if it was exactly for someone like you? What if the vision that you have for yourself is exactly what you are here to step into and claim in this lifetime for yourself? What if this is something that your soul wants you to embody? What if you could just allow it? What if you could just let it be easy? What if you could play with it and enjoy the journey? What if it's for someone like you the way you are right now. That doesn't mean that we don't continue developing ourselves, but it means that we understand that our worth is innate. We are the infinite being, the limitless potency. And so, of course, what you desire deep in your heart is meant for you. It's not so much about deserving it. It's more about knowing that it's meant for you. So how can you stop seeing success as something separate from you? How can you stop seeing yourself as someone who cannot have it? Shift the identity, shift the way you think of yourself. It's good to think in terms of evolving yourself and growing yourself. These are the first 2 steps. This is really important. But equally important is just to allow it. And now if you want to dive much deeper into success and having some kind of a guide to show you how to move through those fears and also ancestral fears and soul level of fears, then I invite you to explore my online program. It's a self-study program called Success Codes. There I take you through all those fears and all those shifts in your mindset and your identity so that you can start to see yourself as someone who can be successful. And not only that, who is meant to be successful in the way your soul desires you to be. You can find Success Codes on my website, and the link will be also down below in the description. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more content like this. And I see you next time.